Okay, everybody, good morning. As you can tell by my shirt, I was born in 1946. On this day, I am a living legend. I'm one of the few, and there are not a whole lot of us, that remain alive can be said that we were baby boomers. We were born 80 years ago today, or this year. So we were baby boomers. Okay? People from 19, we're the oldest apparently generation. I didn't realize that. I thought 1945 would have been the oldest, but apparently not. I don't know. It depends what you call baby boomers, anyhow, you know. Conceived at the end of the war, back in April 45, and born in 46. So I don't know. But anyhow, happy birthday to me, 80 years. Never expected to live this long, as you can tell from some of the conversations I've had out here. One of the good things about being this old is you're a living history. It's very difficult to erase me, like Trump is trying to do at the Smithsonian and everywhere else, to make his life look better. He's a scumbag, and I don't think he'd have to wipe out more than my generation to get rid of that title as head scumbag. All right? What I just finished talking about, then I realized my camera wasn't on. This is old age setting in because I turned 80. Is Machado gave her medal to Trump for a bag of goodies. Not what she was expecting. She was expecting an endorsement for president, and she didn't get it. But here's the deal. I don't want her to be president now. Anybody that goes out and is that desperate that will give up a Nobel Peace Prize just to be president of Venezuela, which is a very bad situation right now, very difficult to govern, impossible to govern without military assistance, really. Oh, sorry. I didn't sleep. Lucy kept me all night long scratching. Now she's sleeping and I'm wide awake. Anyhow, as I'm saying this, it doesn't make any sense to put somebody in office who's that desperate. And I'm not sure the reason she's so desperate. I don't think she's doing it for the country. That's the problem I have with her. She'll give up the Nobel Peace Prize to a dictator. She gives it to a dictator. You know? That's just, I don't know. But anyhow, I have no support for her. She can go do whatever she wants. She can walk off a cliff. I don't care. I want nothing to do with this lady. She's got something. There's something else going on there, and as of yet, I have no idea what it is. But I'm sure that there's something else is going on. Okay, so I mean, for a bag of goodies, she gives him the medal. Come on, she should have gotten some sort of guarantee at least that he was going to endorse her. He's not going to endorse her. He doesn't like her. She's just too stupid to be president. She's too gullible to be president of a country that needs a good, honest, strong person right now. They need a strong person, no matter whether it's necessary with the condition the country's in. A weakling's not going to be able to help. All right, she's a weakling, so that takes care of that. Next, you see the Americans. I forget the number of them. Are calling majority of Americans are calling year one of Trump's administration a disaster. Well, what did they expect? He went after Biden and called him Sleepy Joe and all that stuff, and here he is falling asleep all the time. And one guy, doctor, came on yesterday on YouTube, and I listened to him, and I didn't believe everything he was saying, but he was talking about a stroke, the possibility of him having a stroke. It's possible, but I doubt it. The mental deterioration, slight, not horrible. Because I don't know his thinking processes. I don't know if he can sit down and write out a a speech himself. I have no idea if he can do that. That would determine my ability to say whether he's mentally disabled. I have problems. I have attention span difficulties now that are becoming more profound as I get older. But I'm not by any shape of the means running for president of the United States either. But I can see where everybody's saying it's a failure, but the problem is it's not his administration that's failed. It's you people that failed. You listened to his bullshit. You voted him in. Now you're stuck with the problem. All right? Later on I'll get into what I think is going to happen down the road, but at the moment, you're stuck with this problem, and you got to have to find some way to deal with it. He is calling for the Insurrection Act, and he's also made comments that maybe we don't need 2026 midterms. And I've told you that he's not going to allow them to happen because if he allows them to happen, he's finished. The Republican Party is finished. They're too stupid. They've pissed off too many people that if you allow the elections, you're gonna lose. And he's going to end up being impeached, and I'm going to get what I want. He's going to be dragged out in chains. Everybody thinks I want him dead. No, I want him dragged out in chains. Then you could shoot the bastard. But first I want to see him dragged out in chains. Arrested for all the crap he's done that's damaged the country I love so much, Okay, what's next? Oh, I said I'd tell you about what I was thinking about. I asked a question last night on Facebook, and I really haven't received a lot of answers because I don't think people pay attention to the question. The question was, everybody on Facebook is saying, let's get rid of Trump. We need to get rid of Trump. Most of my friends anyhow. I mean, I haven't seen it. I don't get too many. I have no friends that are willing to go on Facebook and support Donald Trump. But the point is, you're going to go along and you're going to, do this shit, which is just, come on, people. What do you think's going to happen when you get rid of Donald Trump? You see, it's this problem Americans have, or humans have right now. I guess over the world it's a similar situation. Immediate gratification. The election was yesterday. Why hasn't anything changed today? It doesn't work that way. Sometimes it takes years for change to take place. All right. But Trump is doing it so fast, yes, but it's one thing to do it, it's another thing to try and undo it, because certain ways he did things requires participation by others. And that may be somewhat difficult when you have to rewrite laws. If you're a dictator, it's entirely different. Yeah, it can change overnight. But we have a constitution we have to uphold and some other laws and whatnot that we have to uphold. So it takes time. It's like a tax cut. You think you're going to see it the next day. You don't see it for years sometimes. Sometimes you don't see it at all. I'll give you an example of that. That's down here. How immediate gratification doesn't work. Down here, first of the year, there was an increase in the minimum wage. And everybody's happy. Now let's say, I don't know too many people that work for minimum wage, but let's say anywhere in the world, it's just a guideline for companies to hire. Anyhow, let's say that you're a minimum wage worker, and you get the raise on New Year's Day. Hey, yeah, look, I'm going to make more money this year. Now, I don't know if you got paid in the first of the year, that probably increase was there, but then you go around and you this is your second or third paycheck, and you find out it's not enough money because everything on the planet has gone up. And down here, they're good at that. Price of gas, price of transportation, price of increase in taxes. It's all that minimum wage increase has been completely wiped out. And if you were living on minimum wage the first of the year, and you Enjoy the raise. Right now, you're in worse shape than you were last year with available cash from your paycheck. All right? Well, that's immediate gratification that people don't understand. It doesn't work. That's the problem when you get rid of Trump. Okay? Nobody's saying what they're going to do, what's going to happen next. Legally, what happens next is J.D. Vance is president of the United States. Whether Trump's impeached or not. You can't impeach a whole administration. You don't get rid of him. You get rid of him as an individual, but not the party in charge. Now, if you get rid of him and you win the 2026 elections, then maybe you've got a shot, but I wouldn't bet on it because you got J.D. Vance as president, and Trump's not going to let those elections take place. Okay? Most of the people I'm listening to on the way they're talking about Trump and whatnot is they don't believe Trump is going to ever leave. He's what, 81 now? He'll be 85, 86 when he at the end of his term, and he's already exhibiting signs of normal mental degradation. Normal, not abnormal. Normal mental degradation for his age, as am I at times. So I just don't. It's not an advantage unless you can tell me what are you planning on doing. And as far as I can tell, even the Democratic Party has no plans after Trump leaves office. They don't have viable candidates. They don't have anything going. All right? So they're not planning on anything, which is scary. You should have some sort of idea what you're going to do when you're trying to put forward a future that's different. Then you want immediate gratification. There's no immediate gratification available in this situation. There's no gratification available, period, if you're really serious about it. But that's, not my problem. So I'm saying this to you, one and all. Come up with an answer. Give me some sort of idea what you plan on doing and how you think things are going to change right away. They're not. Because you believe Trump is running the country. Trump's not running the country. Guys like Stephen Miller, Thiel, even Musk has more influence in this country than Trump does right now. When Musk keeps his mouth shut is when you have to worry about him. Either he's has a health problem due to his addiction to ketamine, or he's planning something fantastic for when Trump leaves office. Okay? If he stays in, and let's say he cancels the 2028 election as well, and he's a dictator now. Next in line is Barron, the little moron, who basically looking at him doesn't have the IQ of a rat. So, that could be even worse. This was Hitler's plan. Hitler didn't have a plan either after he was gone. He had no successors lined up. We have an order of succession if something happens to the President of the United States. So the only three I know offhand are the first is I don't even know three, I don't think. But you get rid of Trump, then comes J.D. Vance, and then after J.D. Vance is John Roberts. Now, J.D. Vance and John Roberts are both wishy-washy, not going to change anything, Roberts could be even worse, because Roberts is just sit there and listen to people bullshit him and push him around for years. I think he's ready to really explode and, do something really fucking desperate. All right? So that's it. Oh, okay. Well, I'm 80 years old today. 1946. I'm supposedly the oldest of the baby boomers. Not me personally, but my generation is. I don't know. It depends when you consider baby boomers. 45 or 46. And technically speaking, I was conceived in 45. And born in 46. So technically, I am the end of the baby boomers. There's a few of us left. Some of us are still 70, and some of them are. You have a whole year to go through to get rid of all the 79-year-olds, you know. But I'm one of the oldest. My age group is one of the oldest of the surviving baby boomers. That's kind of a weird thought, but then again, I'm weird. All right, listen up. Please hit that subscribe button. After all, it is my birthday. You know, come on. Give me a little love today, will you? And like the button. Hit the like button. Give me a little love. Whatever. Hit the subscription button. It works for me. It works for the station. It works for YouTube. It works for my channel itself, boosting everything up a little bit. I'm not making any money. I don't think I have enough time left in my life to make any money. By the way, how many subscribers you have to make a decent amount of money out of this. So we'll let that go. But in the meantime, people, do yourselves a favor, please. Subscribe, and then you'll get notices. You'll get, like, when I leave here, I load this up, I distribute this video, and then I go do a live video on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So you can go see me live after this. You know, I should still be alive then. All right, so everybody, you take care, and I definitely will be back tomorrow. Since I don't drink, I'm not going to go out and party and get crazy, you know. No strip clubs tonight or anything, folks. Sorry. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. It's a beautiful day down here. I hope it's beautiful where you are.